Well, what time do you expect him back? All right, Samantha. Tell him I called again, will you, please? Bye.
Hi.
What are you up to?
Just come to collect a few things.
Well, before you rush off, you can come and tell me what's been happening.
Oh, I see. Mrs. Urquhart's been round, has she?
No. Why do you say that?
Oh, I suppose I can tell you now. You'll probably find out soon enough, seeing she knows.
Leo, what are you talking about?
You know I've been staying with a girl in Southampton.
Yes.
Well, it's Abby.
You dark horse, so you knew where she was all the time.
No, I didn't. Not at first, but it's a long story. The thing is, she's had a baby.
Yours?
No, not mine. Anyway, Mrs. Urquhart was at the hospital blaming me for Abby's leaving home and everything. She thinks I've turned her daughter against her.
I always thought Mrs. Urquhart was a bit paranoid. What about Abby?
She's fine.
What did she have?
A little boy.
That's terrific.
Yeah, he's very tiny, only weighed 5 pounds. He's all kind of, well, wrinkly, but he's got these bright blue eyes.
When are you visiting her next?
Tomorrow.
Well, why don't you take her these?
Whose are they?
They were sent to me yesterday.
Well, that's not right. If they're yours, you...
No, it doesn't matter, really. I have a feeling they were sent without any thought whatsoever. So if you think Abby would like them, then please take them to her from me.
Where are you going?
I've got to get something sorted out once and for all. I'll tell you about it later.
Well, I had a car. I drove around for a long time. And then, par hasard, I discovered a disused fashion house. The people had gone bankrupt, but everything inside is intact. Perfect.
That's fantastic.
Drink, sir. So exactly where are these premises located then?
Southampton. And I can assure you, Ken, it is an ideal place for us to operate. There is room for us to design and manufacture.
Oh, hold on a minute. Design and retailing are one thing. Manufacture? That's quite another. I mean, the overheads will be prohibitive.
Not necessarily, Ken. Look, Claude seems to think that at the start, all we need to carry initially are what? 2 or 3 dressmakers?
For la toile.
Yes, for the mock-ups.
And then we can subcontract all the rest of the work until we get established.
That's right.
And what happened to the fashion house that was there before? They were established. They went bust.
That fashion house, they did not go for the proper market, Ken.
No, that's right. Well, can you remember when we were in Cannes, we saw where that market was? At pre-sale sells there. It sustains dozens of fashion houses. Now, why shouldn't it here?
Why not?
Oh, come on, Ken. The least you can do is go and look at it.
All right, I'll check it out. But I'm not promising anything.
Miss Howard, good evening. I'm afraid Mr. Ferrer is still in the meeting.
Then I'll wait.
It could go on quite a while.
Why hasn't he been returning my telephone calls, Samantha?
I'm sure he will eventually. He's been rather busy.
The real reason.
Look, why don't I get the chauffeur to drive you home?
Please tell me, Samantha. It's important to me.
No! Miss Howard, wait!
Lynn, this is Honey Gardner, my wife.